Today we're going to talk about how to manufacture the best surface finish in the most cost-effective and fastest manner. So I've got a couple examples here. One of these was printed in 111 hours, one of these was printed in 11 hours. So there's a 100-hour difference between them. And if you look at the as-coated surface, you can't tell the difference. As we turn the part around, you can see an uncoated surface. And one of these has a very nice smooth surface, one of these is a little bit coarser. However, neither of these are going to be a Class A finish. The reason for that is 3D printed parts start as a STL file. It's a faceted model, so you're going to see surface ripples in here from the planar surfaces of the STL file. Now, once you coat those completely go away. So the question you have to ask yourself as a manager, as a budget owner, as a business owner, do you want to spend 100 hours or 111 hours on your machine, or do you want to spend 11 hours on your machine? And time is money. So the question you have to ask yourself as a business owner, as a budget manager, as somebody with fiduciary responsibilities, if you have to produce a part that has the best surface finish in the fastest time possible, do you want to spend 111 hours on the machine or 11 hours on the machine to get to the final part if you're going to have to spend the same amount of time painting it afterwards? Now, if your machines cost you $50, $60, $70 an hour, you multiply that by an extra 100 hours, you're talking about thousands of dollars that you can save yourself by applying some post-processing. Now, there's multiple different options for post-processing, and it depends on what you're starting with. So if you're starting with FFF technology and using relatively fine nozzle, you can simply use automotive grade high fill primer. We have several videos on our website and on our YouTube channel that go into that, so I'm not going to talk too much more about that. But the coating is a fairly good coating, and it will cover even indented gaps like at the top of this pawn. You see it covers the little indent that's on here. When you step up your game and get to pellet fed extruders or our new 6mm diameter filament extruder, now you need a thicker, more industrial coating. And that's where a part coating like this comes in. This particular coating is a gel-based coating, and this particular part on here was printed with the worst settings possible. We violated every good rule of FFF slicing and printing. Not enough bottom layers, not enough top layers, we didn't fill the corners, too fast. Everything that we could possibly do wrong, we did wrong to demonstrate that this gel coating will fill in those gaps and provide you with a Class A finished part and help you recover from possibly a print failure or some other issue that you might have had with the machine, help you save that part. This part will work with thermoforming, it's watertight, and it's good for industrial use to help keep the part a little bit more abrasive resistant. Now, if you're going to take a step up and go to pellet fed extruders or to larger diameter nozzles like the ones that are available with our 6mm filament extruder, the HFE 900, then you step up your game to this particular high fill primer. This part right here, you can see there's a lot of ridges in it. The primer has been applied. It can be sanded, it can be machined, and then you can go back and apply a Class A coating to it that is not only watertight, but you can hold a vacuum with it as well.